Hello, hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? Well, I hope. Ooh, today's been a long day. I was so close to saying bump this live. Forget about it. Hold on. Mm, Okay, we good. Yeah, today's been a long freaking day. Not a bad day, but just a long day. Busy day, busy, busy. I think it's busier than what I like. I knew it was gonna be busy because we got a lot of stuff going on right now, but I wasn't expecting it to be this busy. Anywho, hopefully all of you guys have been having a great day. It's Friday. Happy Friday. We made it. So I'm first. Hey, Chef, how are you? Well, I hope. I'm tired, Chef. Just like the breeze. Lord. Well, let's get into it before I start getting long-winded on other stuff. Let's get this out the way. And how are you doing? Well, I hope. Thank you for coming. All right, so let's do mine first, my team first, and hopefully my Broham can make it. But I don't know what he got going on today. So we'll go over my team and what we got going on first, which is the Phillies. And then his team is the Yankees. I was happy we were able to get all caught up last week since we haven't done our baseball talk. What was it? It's like a couple weeks, almost 2 weeks, basically. So we got all caught up last week with that. Okay, let's see. All right, so for the Phillies, we had since our last baseball talk, we had let me say. We had two series. Hold up, wait. Yeah, we had two series. The first series was against the Dodgers. Let me see. Okay, they beat us in that series, but they didn't mop us though. So how about that? So what? The first game was played Friday, May 29th. The last game of that series was played Sunday, May 31st. The first game, the Dodgers beat us 4-2. The second game, we got our get back real quick and beat them 4-3. The last game, we didn't get it done. They beat us pretty good, 1-9. Whatever. So we lost that first series, but we didn't get mopped. And then let's see. The second series was against the Padres, and both the series are 3 games. We didn't have any 2 or 4 games. And the series against the Padres began Tuesday, June 2nd, and it ended yesterday, which was Thursday, June 4th. Boom shakalaka. Oh yeah, we mopped them. We mopped them. Now remember, last week when we did our baseball talk, I said I coined something called a mopping within a mopping. That's when not only do you win all 3 games or all 2 games or all four. Well, no, for the 4 games, I said if you win 3 out of the 4 games, that's a mopping. I don't care if the other team won 1 game. But anywho, a mopping within a mopping, and I don't care this is what we going with, is when you win all of the games, but then you also mop them in at least 1 or 2 of the game, at least one of the games. Yeah, I think that's what I said. At least one of the games. And I don't use the term sweeping for baseball. I do that for basketball. I don't do that for baseball. For baseball, it's called a mopping. So yeah, so we beat the Padres the second series. The second series, our last series that we played, but it wasn't a mopping. And where did that go from? Let me see. So the first game we beat the Padres 3-2. The second game we beat them 3-2. And the last game we beat them 6-4. Ha ha ha. So the first series we lost, but we didn't get mopped. The second series we won and we mopped them. I'm pretty sure I can live with that. We start a new series tonight at 6:40 against the White Sox. So then we'll talk about how that series went and how the series against the Blue Jays went next Friday. Let's see where we are in the standings. Okay. Damn Braves. Tired of them. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, we were number 2 in the standings last week too. I forget. So I don't want to lie to y'all. But I think that's what I'm gonna run with. Then we were number 2 last week in the standings. I think the Braves were number 1. They held that spot. So the Braves is number 1. My team is number 2. John Show's team, the Nationals, aka the Walgreens, they're number 3. Then it's the Marlins and the Mets. Okay, damn. Braves have, what is the record? 42-21. And our record is 33-29. That's okay. We on the end. Dang, the Braves is really doing a thug dizzle. I don't know how I feel about that. Only because they got that top spot, and we're right on their heels. Or so what I say, Yankees? Yep, New York Yankees. Let me check the chat to see if anybody came in. Our chef added anything. Let me see. Okay. You said Red Bull. It gives you wings, allegedly. So I heard. Little birdie told me that. Hey, Run Buddy. Pretty Little V. Hi. Well, I hope. How are you doing? We've been mopping all year. Chef, y'all really have. You need to calm down a little bit. Hold on. Calm down. Hey, Arabia. Barbosa. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Thank you for coming. So you are awesome with this stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate dots. You said, wow, nobody see me. Run Buddy sees you. Run Buddy sees you. He said he greeted you, Arabia. He said mop, mop, mop. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mopping. A lot of mopping. You said drop the link. I'm not dropping the link today. Well, I will if my broham comes because we're supposed to be doing this together. But I don't know if he's gonna come or not, Arabia. I don't know. I don't know how many times I gotta tell him. On Fridays in the afternoons, he is not allowed to have a life outside of me. He's supposed to get his affairs in order either before or after that time slot on Fridays. How dare him? You said the original BT 1000. The mother freaking German Shepherd in the in the room. I was about to say in the building. Well, yeah, bump it. Bump the room in the mother freaking building. Hold on. You said word Arabia. Yeah, bump in the room in the mother freaking building. Because your presence will be felt. Okay? Whether they like it or not. But who don't like it though? Duh. 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 All right, so let's go over my Broham's team, and then I want to eat some of this chicken and these mashed potatoes while I talk to y'all. Whew. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a mighty long day. Mighty, mighty. All right, so we're going to go over the New York Yankees. And I want to say two, but it switches up, especially with their team, with that team. All right, so let me see. That's one. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, so they had two series as well in the last week since we last did our baseball talk. Cool beans. So let's see. Let me see. All right, so their first series, and they're both 3 game series. Yes, they're both 3 game series like my teams. So the first series they played was on May 29th. It was a Friday, May 29th, till until Sunday, May 31st. Let me see. All right, so the Yankees beat them in that series, but they didn't mop them though. The first game was Yankees won 8-2. The second game, the Athletics won 6-4. The third game, the Yankees won 13-8. Wait, no, hold on. I'm bugging. The Yankees won, but they didn't sweep them. I had that all backwards. Lord. Oh well. So yeah, my Broham's team won their first series. What was that? 2 games. They won 2 out of the 3 games, but they didn't mop nothing. So they got to step their cookies up. And then for the second series, that was played from June 2nd, a Tuesday, June 2nd, until yesterday, which was Thursday, June 4th. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so the Guardians won that one. They won that series, but they didn't mop them. The first game, the Guardians won 9-4. The second game, they won 5-4. And the last game, they won 1-2. So that was close. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. The last game, the Yankees won 2-1. Excuse me. Okay. So they won one series, lost one series. They didn't get mopped, and they didn't mop nothing. That's okay because they've been doing their thug dizzle as well. First of all, so okay, so they're number two, and we're number. What do I say? We're number two in the NLE East. The Braves got that top spot. They're the top shotters for now. And then for the ALE, the American League East, the Yankees have the second slot. Their record is 37-25. Obviously, they're above 500. Same with my team. And the Rays have the top spot for the ALE. They have, what is their record? 36-23. So it's the Rays, the Yankees, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox for the ALE. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. I haven't been keeping up the way I should as far as if there's any news in regards to my team. So my bad about that. And I don't know if my Broham came in to let us know if there's any news with his team. And if you guys have a team, um, if you guys have a team and there's anything, new that went on with your team and you want to mention that, why not? You did? Arabia, can you see Run Buddy? He had greeted you. Boom shakalaka. Hey SBK, good afternoon. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Says me. Says chat. Well, at least we see you now. Run Bud. Raybia, you might have to do all messages. Hey FNM, hey sis, how are you? Well, I hope. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. How are you guys doing? Yeah, we done got through our baseball talk. Hopefully everyone is having a great day. It's Friday. Okay, cool beans. You guys are greeting each other. I like that. Keyword is fine. You're awesome. I understand. Cool beans. Thank you, Arabia. I appreciate that. You're awesome too. FNM says, make sure you hit the like button. Yup, cool beans. If y'all feeling froggy, do it. Do it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, my team's doing all right. We just have to get Carlos' team out the way. We have to get his team out the way. Daggone Braves, because they have been doing their thing. He said, I am blessed. How are you? I'm okay, sis. I just been having the time. That's why I'm tired right now. I just been having the time. I've been doing a lot of moving around on these YouTube streets. Just been having fun. I was out of work the last 2 days, which I needed that. But now I'm about to do a nice little stretch. But I'm doing well, thank you. I have moments where I'm about to get testy, but then I just curve it. Skirt, skirt. That's it. I'm trying to think of what I want my next topic to be. And I had it on my mind earlier. This is what happens when you don't write stuff down. So I forget, what was it? Damn, I might have written it down. So I'm cool. I'm glad you are well and had time off to chill and move around. Yeah, me too. I needed that, especially when I knew I was about to do a nice little stretch. I definitely needed that for something. I'm mad because I had a topic, not for today, but one that I wanted to do that I had on my mind, and I forgot to write it down. So that's kind of annoying. I normally do a good job writing it down, whether it's on paper or if I don't got no paper with me, write it down on my phone. F&M, I know one of the people that I'm cool with on her name is G Mama Body. I know what was it? It's been a minute. She had brought up me doing a live to discuss menopause and the effects of that for women and everything. So I don't think I'll mind doing that. I think that's something good to bring awareness to. Because I said before how the body is a weird thing. Or well, no, not weird, but interesting. Body's very interesting. And I know something like menopause has its effects, has different effects on women. If you don't drop the link, ain't nobody gonna talk to you. Drop the link, please. They'll talk, Arabia. They will talk, girl, if they feel like tippity typing. But how do y'all feel about that? You think that would be a good live to do to bring awareness to menopause? I'm so mad I can't think of the other topic I want to do. You say yes, that's a good topic to be aware of ahead of time. Enjoy your day, sis. I'm trying to balance my finances and have a headache. Okay, yeah, you got focus. Sorry. Thank you for coming. Drop the link sometimes. It can't hurt, Arabia. I literally never drop my link. Literally. It's rare occasions. But I'll tell you what I would never do. It'll be a cold day, and you know what? If you guys ever see me on anybody's panel, I will never do that. Not in this sector anyway. Get your moderators to be in the chat. I go live so randomly, Arabian. I have to understand that people have lives and things to do. Same with my bro here. This is something that we do together, our baseball talks, but you got to understand that people have things to do. It doesn't always go hand in hand with what you have scheduled. Oh shoot, my boy Toby in with GB got a new song out with Labyrinth. Labyrinth. What is that? Labrinth. All or nothing. I'll have to catch that out later. But luckily, Arabia, fingers crossed, your girl don't be having no real issue with no tonsillia. You hear me? You can. Once I even get like a whiff of somebody being on some mess towards me or in regards to me, I block them. And then thanks to the Ron, was it the Ron? I think it was the Ron. It's either the Ron or another troll. But thanks to the Ron, I have learned you can't just. I'll see you on the next live. Oh, you leaving me? Okay, I did good, girl. I learned you can't just. Thank you for coming. You can't just block people if you're gonna block somebody. At least not if you have a channel or you do your little ones and twos. You gotta block them and you gotta go to their little channel and you have to ban them from your page as well. I learned that because I forget which one of them I had blocked, but I didn't know you had to ban the page too. So then I came over here commenting while I was live and I didn't know what the heck they were saying or what they were talking about because I was not knocked out. I was knocked out. That's wishful thinking because I couldn't see them. I couldn't see them at all. I hope you ain't mad, Arabia. I got a lot of moderators already. I don't need a bunch. Gonna be having no real need for them over here. That's all, girl. Whew. Hot. Hold on. So who's still here with me? I know Arabia left. I know Ephraim left. Let's see. SPK, are you still here? Run Buddy, are you still here? And Carlos Chef, are you still here or did you dip? Oh, and I didn't even repeat that you was waving at Arabia. Yep, Arabia. Carlos said hi to you too. I guess everybody left me. That's fine. I don't mind. Got what I really wanted to do. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, you can't really expect for other people to really want to be in every live you do. They might not just be in the mood for that crap, or they may have other stuff going on, or there might be somebody else that's live, or if they go live themselves, they may be live. It just is what it is. Hold on. Yeah, certain things it just is what it is, and especially for me, since I don't really pre-schedule my lives in advance, and I don't share them to my wall anymore. The only real time I'll share my lives to my wall now is when it's like a replay for one I already did. I used to set it and then share it to the wall to kind of give people a heads up, but I don't really mind just seeing who comes. And then if folks want to catch the replay, they will. If they don't, they don't. We spoke on that before when it comes to doing content or uploads or whatever it is you want to do, whether that's here or any other platform. Just make sure it's something that you want to do, that you have an interest in and whatnot. Don't have it be fully geared towards the masses. Obviously, you want to, do things that you feel like you would be able to get people to come in. But don't um, allow that to be your sole reasoning for why you talk about what you talk about or do what you do on here. You feel me? Because then otherwise, if you don't do something that and or discuss things you want to talk about and do, you're going to be swayed by how many people you get or don't get, how many views, how many likes, all that type of stuff. That's going to sway you. You're going to or it might discourage you. So you don't want to be discouraged by stuff like that. If it's something you want to do it and go from there. And if it's something that you don't want to do anymore and you want to switch it up, don't do it anymore. Switch it up. That's your prerogative. Just make sure there's a rhyme and a reason behind it. That's all. That's how I give it up. When I talk about whatever I want to talk about. And if folks are with it, they're with it. And if they're not, they're not. Hey, Uncle L, good afternoon. How are you doing? Well, I hope. We just did our baseball talk. Now I'm just chit-chatting for a little bit, chopping it up. For me, I don't even get discouraged. Like, okay, if I'm doing a set topic, right? If folks is in there, cool. What I always say, I only need at least one person, and then boom, we have ourselves a conversation. I'm not really pressed to have a whole crowd of folks, to keep it a bean. And to keep it a bigger bean, that just sounds like completely overwhelming to me. I don't have a desire to be one of those people that, has a big platform where a bunch of people come and all that stuff. That's why I don't really advertise my stuff. And I definitely don't ask anybody to share my stuff out. If they do, I won't get mad at them and I always say thank you. But I don't never press anybody to share it or ask anybody to share it. Like I said before, I don't go around to everybody mama channel advertising my stuff or asking them to advertise it for me and whatnot. I just do my stuff dizzle. And I like it that way. Hey, Broham, how you doing? Well, I hope. I did the baseball talk already. Y'all are doing pretty good. We're both of our teams are in the same boat as far as standings. As far as the standings, I need Carlos' team to take a hike or something. They in the way, bro. In the whiz. My bad. I'm late and moving around. How dare you? Have a life outside of me on a Friday afternoon. Now, I hope you had a good day. You were able to take care of whatever you had to take care of. Handle your handle. Carlos hates on all Philly teams. That's crazy work. You gotta stop that. And really, when it comes to football, he might as well stop messing with them small fries and come get with a Big Mac and just join us, Uncle L. He might as well stop messing with them small fries and come get with a Big Mac, okay? And stop playing. That's what I'm thinking. Hold on. Appreciate you coming though, Broham. I know I gave you last minute notice. Trying to make sure I'm consistent with this. Like I was talking about before we did the baseball talk last week. We went like almost 2 weeks without doing it. Without doing it. I'm tired, guys. I am tired, but I'm not sick and tired though. I may be tired, but I am not sick and tired. Yeah, you don't need. I didn't think so. Hey, Stoner. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Yeah, I don't think so. So I don't really have no issues, and I do a good better late than never. You better believe it. I do. I was just talking about I was telling Arabia. I'm not really pressed for a bunch of mods. I have a good amount, and my channel's not big. I don't got no issues with anybody. Where I feel like they're gonna come over here and act a donkey. But if they do, regardless if you guys are here or not, they'll be removed. And I do good with yeah, my block game is something different. But my block and ban game. Because I was also talking about bro him how I think it was the Ron. I think I blocked him. You were in here. Wasn't you in here? Was it him? Or was it the other troll? Um, to where I had him blocked, but I didn't have him banned from being able. I didn't even know you could do that. Anywho, I'm pretty on point when it comes to that. Even though folks is slippery. Hey, Flying Low. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Oh man. So my Cubs looking trash this last month, so I'm gonna be quiet on the smack talk. We've been getting mopped Dang, let me look. Y'all been getting mops? Not mops. You said you was shook. I remember that because that threw me off. That threw me off. I just knew it was the Ron, right? Or was it the other troll? I just knew I had him banked. I'm like, how did you escape the banking? I didn't let you out. Let's see. Cubs. But I've learned, even though folks be having 84 million accounts, which is a little strange, but whatevs. Whatevs. Why y'all next game flying low? What is this? Dang, hold up. Hold up. What the heck is going on here? Okay, never mind. I was bugging. I was bugging. Alright, so the time for y'all game and the date for y'all next game, it says delayed. I wonder if like y'all had an injury or something, or somebody had an injury. Because y'all supposed to be starting y'all series with the Giants today, whether that's today or tonight. Y'all just wrapped up y'all series with the Athletics. What did y'all do with that? No, y'all ain't been getting mopped. Y'all been getting beat, but not mopped. Let me see the Cubs against the Athletics. They won 2 out of those 3 games. So that's a regular beating. That's not a mop. Whoa. Let me see. Yeah. Hold up. Boom, boom. Yep. And then the series before that against the Cardinals. Let me see. Cardinals beat y'all twice. Yeah. Ah, I thought it was a spider. Y'all ain't been getting mopped. Now y'all been getting beat, but y'all haven't been getting mopped. Let's see where y'all at in the standings. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, y'all number 4 in the NLC. Yeah, y'all gotta step y'all cookies up. But at least y'all haven't been getting mopped the last couple series. So maybe before that. You said they're not let me see. The first one. Okay, the Ron. Okay, got you. Yo, Broham, he is so mean too. The Ron is so mean. I'm gonna make sure that I don't laugh at his jokes no more. Cause I forget whose chat it was. And I was laughing at one of his jokes. And I forgot, I think when people get on the link, when they hit somebody's panel, even if you have them blocked, I think they can see you, which I think is whack. So I was laughing. I was saying something. And he was like, what did he say? He said, Viashi, chill out. What he say? He said, chill out. I don't need no cheerleader. I don't need no cheerleader. And whoever was like, yo, what's up, what's up? He's like, no, she got me blocked from her page. So I think maybe he was off one of his other accounts. I don't know how he even was able to see me, but I didn't like that. But he's mean. I'm not laughing at his jokes no more. He be acting uncivilized like a mofo, like a mug. You said it's a rain delay? Okay, cool beans. Most likely rain. They're not delaying for injury. Oh, well, injuries matter. The fudge. Hey, Riaz. Good afternoon. How you doing? Well, I hope. Really watch baseball? Yeah. The same way they watch hockey, the same way they watch soccer, the same way they watch what? Golf, the same way they enjoy the Olympic Games as well as participate. Duh. Stoner, duh. They're not a monolith. We're not a monolith. We had a 10-game losing streak. We lost the lead in our division. Now we're close to last in division. Damn. Luckily, there's so many games that happen so often flying though. That's small stuff to a giant. Y'all be back like y'all never left. If it ain't basketball or football, I don't want it. You gotta get yourself up out of that box. You gotta broaden your horizons. I just got into baseball not too long ago, and then after I get baseball down pat or whatever have you, I'm either gonna roll with hockey or soccer. I'm still deciding. And I like that they have I forget what the technical name for it is called. So I'm just gonna say shooting. I like that they have that in the Olympics as well, which makes me want to look more into it because don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure every sport that's in the Olympics, there's different tryouts and different things that they have to do and compete in to be able to even qualify. I know that's how it is for gymnastics and for the track and the running and whatnot. So that's something I wanted to get into too. Because anybody can shoot a gun, but are you accurate? Do you have good aim? Those type of things. But yeah, I'm definitely ready for football. Not gonna hold you. Been ready for football to be honest. I wouldn't mind if football was an all year round ordeal. I don't really feel like they need an off season. Just give them like a week in between. Finally, you said facts. What about the shooting and whatnot? Yeah, when I see him, that's an Olympic sport. I said okay. At first, I was like, why? But then I'm like, well, shoot, why is any sport considered an Olympic sport? If you're gonna have that thought process. And then random thought process, like, okay, so you know the ones who qualify. What is it called? Let me look. Let me look and see what it's called for Olympics. Can y'all hear me? I don't think y'all can hear me. Okay, can y'all hear me? My alarm went off and scared the crap out of me, and I think it kicked me out. Let me see what the name of that sport is called for the Olympics. 'Cause I just keep saying shooting. What is? Mm-mm-mm. See, oh, okay, so I wasn't off. Go V, go V, go V. Olympic shooting features three types of guns: rifle, pistol, and shotgun. Okay, and they simply it's called shooting. I don't know why I thought it was gonna have a more sophisticated name. Ha, it says gun shooting in the Summer Olympics is officially called shooting. The competition is governed by the International Shooting Sport Federation, Lord, ISSF. Okay, the more you know, and is categorized into three main firearm disciplines. Rifle athletes shoot at stationary paper targets from various distances and positions. Hold on. Okay, pistol. Competitors aim at stationary targets from prescribed distances. For example, 10 millimeters, 20, I meant 10 millimeters, 10 miles, 25 miles. And then shotgun. Shooters aim at moving clay targets hurled into the air. Oh, geez. Events include trap and skeet. Okay, that last one's probably difficult. I can imagine it all be difficult. Let's see. What's the difference between a rifle and the? Okay, I guess the difference between rifle and the pistol. For the rifle, it's paper targets from various distances and positions. And for the pistol, it's stationary. So I didn't say because one says stationary, rifle says stationary paper targets, and pistol says stationary targets, period. So I'm guessing like fake people or whatever. And for rifle, it's different distances and positions. And for the pistol, it's set ones. Okay. So those two are kind of similar, but not. But they both completely differ from the shotgun. Because for the shotgun, the shooters have to aim at moving clay targets hurled into the air. Okay. I bet you them duck hunters probably be the ones to do that and be good. Can y'all hear me? I hope I didn't read all that for nothing. My little thing is good. I hope y'all was able to hear me. So that was just a sidebar fun fact. I don't know how many of you are interested in shooting. If y'all ever watched it on the Olympics. Hold on. Broham or whoever's still here, tell me if you guys were able to hear me when I was just going over the three different types of shooting they do for the Olympics, which will be the Summer Olympics. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I said you good. Okay, don't get smart. I thought you were asking me if I was good. Punk. Thank you. All right, so yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Hopefully you guys had a great day and you have a good rest of your day and evening and weekends. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye. Thank you for coming.